Everyone's familiar with the experience of hearing themselves recorded for the first time, and for that first few times, it's never a great experience. Nonetheless, from countless people here on BookTube, I've been told I have a nice, calm, soothing voice. I like to think of it as NPR voice, the sound of a white man in a woolly cardigan, sipping lukewarm coffee in the back of a Barnes & Noble. Sped up to 1.5 times speed because that's how I listen to podcasts, which invariably influences the way I talk. And while a nice plummy English accent to me will always be the voice of fine literature like Shakespeare, I've clearly settled on the more neutral and familiar go-to voice that news broadcasters have used for almost a century. It actually has a term, and it is technically referred to as standard American accent, thanks to John Kenyon of Hiram College. Back in 1924, he published a book called American Pronunciation, where he found the perfect English accent could be found in Ohio. Coincidentally, Ohio is where he taught English as a professor. NBC soon picked up on his work, and it became the de facto standard for newscasters everywhere, and it's remained that way ever since. Things might have been a little different had Kenyon hailed from the Deep South. Y'all so cute with that little BookTube thing that y'all doing? Or perhaps something along the East Coast, whether it was Boston, you park your car in Harvard Yard, or New York, hey, I'm walking over here. Thankfully, here in Canada, we tend to stick to what they call the standard American accent. The Code Switch podcast has a great episode called Talk American that explores the centering of the white voice in American news broadcasting, if you want to explore a little deeper. Holla, 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 holla. But I also came across an article that explores YouTube voice, and I've been thinking about that article ever since. It explores the idea that there seems to be a convergence around a particular type of voice, especially around some of the biggest YouTube channel creators. It's bouncy, there's changes of pace, and it's physically more animated, involving eyebrows, hands, and mouth. They like to call it intellectual used car salesman voice. And maybe that's what's holding me back from truly blowing up. My BookTube voice, totally adequate for a channel with 5,000 subscribers. But let's throw some YouTube voice in there. Hey fam, it's your boy the Poptimist here, and oh my god, I can't wait to talk to you about The Court of Thorn and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. I think I peed a little. But really, I need to go full BookTube. Hey bookish friends, guess what came in the mail today? Yes, it's the latest Owl Loot Crate box with the 8th book in the Harry Potter series, and we're gonna do an unboxing. But really, if I want to make it big in BookTube, I'm gonna have to start thinking a little bit outside the box. Hey friend, it's ASMR book review time, and I thought I would just lie here on the carpet, scratch it a little bit, and tell you about Michael Ondaatje's latest book, Warlight. But with the future of online gaming happening on Twitch, where players can make over $500,000 a month, I think I'm going to have to adopt a completely different voice. Dude, that was not a kill. Sweaty camp. If I find you, I'm going to you in both and you piece of. So how do you think you sound? What's your YouTube voice like? Anyway, let me know in the comments down below. But in the meantime, have a great week of reading. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.